Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm really excited because I've decided to do my entire handbag collection video today and I could not be happier about it. I figured since it's the end of the year, I already did my entire designer shoe collection, which I will link above if you guys haven't seen it, and I'll link it in the description too, just in case you guys haven't seen that one yet. But this one I'm even more excited about than that one. I do have a lot of pairs of designer shoes and I have a pretty good sized collection of designer handbags. I have seen some pretty insane large collections. Mine is not like 50, 60 bags or anything, but I do have quite a few to show you, some of which are clearly behind me right now. So I'll show you guys these ones plus a couple more that I don't have on this shelf. I'm just gonna do like a brief description of each one, tell you guys how I like them, and sorry if I keep swinging my hair around, I just really like it, even though it's almost time to redo my faux locks, but yeah. I'm obsessed with them. Y'all like these? Aren't they cute? I love them. Okay, anyway, that's besides the point. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and talk a little bit about each of these bags. I'm not gonna do them in any particular order, but I think what I'll do is save a couple favorites for the very end and do it that way. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this one is one of the older bags that I have in my collection. Not old like actual age of the bag wise, but as in how long it's been in my collection, if that makes sense. This is a bag that I bought when I lived in LA, and I bought this bag maybe 3 years ago or so with my first commission check at the sales job that I had, and I was so excited to buy this. This was the last one in stock at the Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills at the time, and I was so excited to go there and get it because I had never been to the Gucci on Rodeo Drive, and I had just moved to LA maybe like 4 or 5 months before that, so I was super excited to make my first purchase, and this is I think my only purchase on Rodeo Drive ever. So this bag is so cute. I love this, and I wear it a lot of times now. It might sound kind of weird. I wear it a lot of times now like this when I work out. Like what I'll do, not like full workouts or anything, but a lot of times what I'll do is I will run the stairs in the stairwell at my apartment complex just because it's easy and I don't have to go to the gym. So I do the stairs in my stairwell, and I want to carry my phone and stuff, but most of my pants don't have a pocket big enough that I work out in, so I'll usually take this with me. I got a text. It's about New Year's Eve plans. I'm kind of excited for New Year's Eve for no particular reason. I don't really have like big going out plans or anything like that, of course, because of the situation that we're in right now. Really not any big gatherings or anything going on like that. So I don't know, what do you guys plan for well, I almost said Thanksgiving, New Year's Eve? Anything special? Because I still want to do something. I just want to try to be kind of safe, so I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, that's besides the point. So basically this is something that I used to wear to the clubs and the bars literally all the time. So like half my pictures of me out in LA were wearing this bag, and it just fits everything that I needed, and I always made sure, because I didn't have to set a bag down or anything, I would wear it around my waist all the time with like I used to always wear just like regular jeans, this around my waist, and like a leather jacket, and that was my go-to for any going out situation when I lived there for a long time. But yeah, this bag has gotten me through a lot, especially at the price point. I believe it was around $750 or so. I could be wrong on that, it was a while back, but especially for the price, the cost per wear that I've gotten on this is probably insane. So I highly recommend this. I think they still sell this style of the bag. I think I've seen it on Gucci like within the last year or so they probably still sell it. But yeah, it is an amazing bag, and if you guys are like debating on getting it or not, I would definitely recommend it. It has been one of my most used in my collection. Next up, I have this beauty. This was in my last designer handbag collection. There's actually a lot of change in here right now. It's kind of heavy, but this bag is kind of like a camera bag, I want to say. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's the Louis Vuitton Amazon bag or something like that, if I remember. I bought this on eBay a long time ago, and it was already a vintage bag, of course, and so it's pretty old. She has held up amazingly, and you can tell, the one thing that I like is I can tell the difference between the canvas on these bags versus the canvas on the new Louis Vuitton bags purchased in the last like 5-6 years or however long, and I love having the old canvas on this bag. It is probably one of my other most used bags when I used to live in LA, because I would take this going out when I didn't take the other one. It just fit my style really well back then. It doesn't fit my style as much now, but I don't think I'm gonna sell it. At first I thought about selling it. I don't think I'm gonna sell it. I actually think I'm gonna keep it, because I feel like all the style that you have kind of rotates around. Even though this is not my style necessarily at the very moment, it might be within 6 months, who knows. I'm always changing up my style. So I think this one's gonna stay in my collection. I believe I paid like $300 for it, so it's not a very like super, super expensive bag or anything. I just love it, and I gotten a lot of wear out of it. Plus the patina on the corners is just perfect, and I love it so much, and I will be keeping this bag for quite a while. The reason that I bought it is because the strap was not bruschetta leather, and it was actually canvas, and that's like kind of rare to find in a lot of bags, where it's not gonna like damage over time or anything like that. It's just got this thick, beautiful canvas on it, so it's just really durable. I've worn this in rain plenty of times. I've worn this in all different types of situations. So honestly, I could not recommend something better than a bag like this. If you're looking for durability, a good price point, you can find a lot of them on eBay. That's the cheapest place probably to find them. There are so many bags like this that you can find, vintage ones, and the prices are just a lot better than going on to like an actual, like the Real or something like that. The prices are just a lot better on eBay, and you can tell that they're reputable because of all the reviews, so I feel totally safe buying them. But yeah, that's what I recommend if you're looking for vintage Louis Vuitton. Okay, so I just went and grabbed this one out the closet because I almost forgot to include it in this video, but this one is another Louis Vuitton bag. I figure we just keep going with Louis Vuitton for right now. Let's like kind of separate the sections. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but all right, let's keep going with Louis Vuitton for the moment. Okay, so the reason that this one's wrapped in plastic is because I tried to sell it. I sold it to Rebag, and then they actually sent it back to me saying that it was not in like good enough condition for them to resell, so they sent it back to me. So there's that. I wasn't making that much money off of it anyway, which is fine, and I kind of rather keep it in my collection if that was the case. So it really worked out for the best. It was kind of cool because when they sent it back, they put like the key and the lock like all together and everything. It's just kind of tied together on here, which usually I don't do. But yeah, so we can open this up. It's all stuffed with paper, which is nice because I can leave that in there just for stuffing for right now. But yeah, I am kind of glad to get this bag back because this is one of my oldest designer bags that I have in my collection. One that I've had since, I don't know, probably like 2015 maybe, 2016, around that time. And I did one of my early YouTube videos with this bag. I'm doing a what's in my bag video. The bag that I have today is my Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 with the bandolier strap, which I absolutely love this bag. So it kind of does mean a lot to me, even though I don't wear it a ton, and I really feel like I'm gonna start wearing it again just because this is a bag that's gonna be a classic for a long time. I was really I'm just gonna try to puff out the sides a little bit more. I was a little bit against the Neverfull and the Speedy for a while because I felt like every person was walking around with them, but things like this are gonna kind of come and go as far as like actual like fashion style goes. People are gonna be seen with them all the time, and they're gonna be like, oh well, everybody has one, it's basic. They're gonna lay off of them for a while and they're gonna come back to them. So I'm kind of glad that I still have this in my collection. By the way, it's the Speedy 30 Bandolier. And I originally bought this to carry my DSLR around in when I was taking pictures at football games a long time ago. So I was like taking them for website photos and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool, and it just kind of reminds me of a different time in my life. And I think that I am going to start using this bag again, kind of take it out of retirement and go ahead and start using it again because it's a really good bag. It's something that's held up very well for me. I purchased it from Fashion File. This was one of my very first Fashion File purchases. I think it was my second Fashion File purchase ever. So it kind of just means a lot to me, and I'm kind of glad that I get to keep it because, like I said, I wasn't making a lot of money selling it anyway. It was going to be like a pretty big loss for me compared to what I paid for it back in the day. And I'm kind of glad to just keep it in my collection. I'm kind of happy about it. And the more that I've had it back, like, because they sent it back to me and I haven't opened it since. They sent it back to me maybe like 2 months ago, so it's been in my closet for a while. But the more that it's been here, the more I've kind of fallen back in love with it again, and I'm glad to have it in my collection, and I don't think I'll be trying to part with it again. Ooh, let's do this one next since we're still talking about Louis Vuitton. This is the Speedy Mini, I want to say. I think that's what it's called because the Speedy Nano was the one with the strap, the newer one. I think this is the Speedy Mini is what it's called. I did a whole video on this bag and what goes inside of it, so I'll leave that down in the description as well because I think that that video is just kind of interesting because it does fit a lot more than what it looks like it fits, and this is probably one of my most complimented bags. I take this to brunch sometimes just because I feel like this is like a little tiny brunch bag, and it's funny because like people like giggle a little bit when they see it because it's so small, but also at the same time it's so cute and everyone loves it. I love it. I just love looking at it. What's in here? Oh, a Chanel chapstick. But but I just love looking at it. And I bought this on eBay. It was kind of expensive, honestly. I think it was like $500 for this little bag, and they used to be really cheap, but then all the tiny bags came back into trend and everybody's looking for them. They don't sell them anymore, so really the vintage ones of these are worth more money now. And like I said, things come, things go. That's just the way of life. But this little guy, I wish I would have purchased it years ago. I would have saved some money, but at the same time, I'm glad that I have it now. And this one's in pretty good condition considering how old it is. The little pull tab is still intact, which is kind of hard to find in these vintage bags. But yeah, this is just, this is just the cutest little thing. And honestly, it's just irresistible. I'm so glad to have it. It's just adorable. Oh no! Oh man. You guys okay? Okay, good. Whew. Next up, we will do another Louis Vuitton. This is one of my favorite bags. This is the Louis Vuitton Cans or Con bag. I don't know. People say it different ways, and I'm just, you guys know that I'm not the queen of pronunciation of things, okay? So this is my favorite Louis Vuitton bag, probably. Actually, I think my Keep All might be my favorite Louis Vuitton bag, but this one is a close second. This is just so cute. I have this little Hermes Twilly tied to it right now. So I don't really have another place to keep it. I don't usually wear it with that. I usually just wear the bag by itself, and I keep the little lock on the little back piece. This is probably one of the most unique bags that I have, and I love it. I get so many compliments on this one too. It opens up. Oh, there's like a tissue in here. Disregard that. It opens up, and it's just this little like black hole on the inside. There's no zipper pockets or anything, but it's kind of nice because it really does fit a lot. You just have to put everything vertically, then you zip it right on up. It's nice because the strap is detachable too, and I've worn it without the strap most of the time, and I just top handle carry it because I love top handle bags. But it's actually really nice to have the crossbody on there too. Just throw it on, not really have to worry about it. This is definitely one that's gonna stay in my collection. I thought about selling it actually for a little bit. I thought about selling it because I don't use it all the time, but then there's just some occasions where I have on an outfit that just works perfectly with this. And kind of like the other one, I feel like it's a brunchy bag, and I feel like I tend to wear it for that reason, and for that reason only. I'm glad that it's in my collection. I don't really wear this at nighttime, and that's fine because sometimes you just need something like that in your collection of bags, because this is something that I don't see myself parting with. It's just so unique, and I wanted it so bad when I got it. So it just really just makes me happy, and she's so cute. And like I said, I get so many compliments on this bag. Plus, I bought this from Fashion File, so I bought it pre-loved, but it was in really, really good condition. And honestly, I saved maybe like $300, $400 by doing it that way, which was definitely worth it because it was in excellent condition. The feet on the bottom were the only like type of wear that you could see. There's like little scratches on them, but all the rest of the hardware is perfectly shiny. The rest of this is in amazing condition, and I just love this little bag. Okay, so next we'll add a little odd one out, and the reason I'll say that is because this is my only Bulgari bag, and I wish that I had more Bulgari bags. I love Bulgari, and I go in there every time I have a chance at the mall. There's one at my local mall, which is awesome. I go in there anytime I get a chance to see what they have that's new, and this is one of my most frequently used going out bags. I take this to clubs, bars, everywhere. Really, this is like my go-to dinners, stuff like that. Love it for that. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Is there stuff in here? Okay, there's like kind of trash in all my bags. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. We're just gonna throw that away. But it looks like this inside. It has this beautiful green color inside. Also, the eyes of the snake are green, and it's just a gorgeous bag. This chain is just such high quality. You can just feel it. It looks like a little snake. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this. I'm sorry if it doesn't show up very well, but it's just gorgeous in person. It's pretty weighty. It's got some actual weight to it. Probably heard it when it fell. But the only thing about this bag, only downside, is that it does scratch kind of easily. It's a very, very smooth leather, so it scratches really easily. I'm not exactly sure what type of leather this is, but honestly, I don't even care. It had most of the scratches that it has on it now when I bought it, which I bought it from Bag. So I did buy this one pre-loved as well to get the discount on it, and it was maybe $1,000. So it was quite a bit cheaper than it was in the store, and I do want to get another one so bad. I want so many of these Bulgari Serpenti bags. Like, if I could just have a whole wall full of them, I would. I think that they're gorgeous and beautiful, but I haven't been able to justify buying another one because I don't really like have any like needs that I need to fill right now with one of those. I don't really have like a space, not space for it. I'm trying to think of like, I can't justify it because it doesn't like fit a spot in my collection that I don't already have. but that might be one of my next purchases at some point, no time soon. But I would think that I'd probably save up for another Bulgari bag next because they're just beautiful. I promise, like, no one calls me all day until I sit down to record, and I say this every time. Like, no one calls me, and then all of a sudden, as soon as I turn on the camera, it's like people want to call, and I just will never understand how that works. I want to put you in the video. Oh, all right, Maxine says hi. Oh, I think it's time to move on to Chanel. There's actually one Chanel bag that I don't have here with me, but I'll show you guys a picture, like a clip of it from another video that I did. So this first one is probably, this is probably moved into my most used Chanel bag, especially since I'm not going into an office or anything like that anymore. This has been my most used Chanel bag that I have, kind of tied with another one that I'll show you in a second. But this bag is the Chanel Small Classic Flap. And I feel like these are kind of hard to get a hold of. I say that each time I do a video because that's what I hear other YouTubers say. But also because I see that the resale prices on these are pretty high because it's harder to find them in the store. So it looks like this on the inside. It's a small bag. I prefer this a lot over the medium. This is way better to me than the medium. This I can wear crossbody and it looks normal. This, I wear it like this all the time. I wear this going out, dinner, to bars, clubs, everything. I wear this everywhere. This is a bag that has been a go-to for me for a long time now since I got it. And I actually expected to buy this and resell it. I talked about this in another video, but I expected to buy it and immediately resell it because I got a good price on it. And it was in excellent brand new condition from Fashion File. I got slightly below the retail price on this, which is not really normal on these because like they're harder to get, so a lot of times they mark them up if they're in good condition. But this one I got for a little bit below retail, and I was gonna resell it. I was gonna wait a couple months until a price increase and resell it, but this is a bag that I don't see myself parting with anytime soon. Honestly, I have gotten my money's worth, I feel like, out of this bag already because I love it so much, and I just want to keep it forever. I honestly want a lambskin version with the gold hardware. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but I just want it and I would love it. But this for right now, I think it's absolutely amazing. Honestly, this bag has blown me away, and I want to do a video dedicated just to this bag at some point, so I'll probably do that in the near future, so keep an eye out for that. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when I upload new videos, and I can talk more about this bag at some point, so yeah. Okay, next up is the one that I would say that it's tied for most used Chanel bag, and this is my Chanel Boy. This is lambskin, and it is not as delicate as I thought it would be. I think it's because of this quilted pattern and the way that it's supposed to look a little bit distressed anyway. I have had this bag for maybe like 3 months now, I would say. And I kind of transferred over to like a more edgier style than I used to have, and this goes really, really well with it. I want another one of the boy bags so bad, but I have not found the perfect one yet. But the only pet peeve that I really have about this bag, which I feel like everyone should know before they buy it, because I haven't heard that many people talk about it, is that if you have stuff in here, let me see if I have anything in here, right? If you have anything in here, it's not, I don't have anything really small in here. If you have like a chapstick or your car key fob, something like that, anything that fits through this little hole on the side. If you put your bag down in the car or it tilts this way, your stuff just slides out the side. And honestly, I don't understand this design flaw. I feel like it's just, it's the fatal flaw of this bag because you can lose so much stuff. And I like lose my chapstick all the time in the car. It just falls out when my bag turns sideways on accident. It's just honestly not the best design on the sides, but I really like this bag. It's so soft. Like I wish you guys could feel the leather on this. It's so soft and it feels so like broken in, and it just feels so nice. And I love wearing this with a leather jacket. I wear a crossbody almost 100% of the time. I'll wear a crossbody with a leather jacket, and I just think that it looks so edgy and so nice, and I love it a lot. All right, so besides most used Chanel bags, this is probably my favorite Chanel bag, even though it's probably also my least used Chanel bag. Actually, my other one is, but this one I don't use a ton. This is this beautiful blue Chanel Jumbo. Now, I wish that I could explain how I feel about this bag when I first saw it on Fashion File. I was like, I have to have this. It's got this beautiful, beautiful hardware on it, and somebody told me what it is. It's like, I don't know if it's like champagne hardware, but it's not fully gold. It's not like the bright gold hardware. It's kind of like a brushed gold, and it's just so pretty. This bag is lambskin, so it is pretty delicate. You can actually see on the corners where it has already worn the color off, and this was like this when I got it. So, I mean, I've gotten a certain number of wears out of this, but not a lot, and I'm kind of scared to damage it at all. At some point, I do want to send it to the leather surgeon and like have this part fixed so that it doesn't look like this anymore, but I just love this bag. This is my favorite, one of my favorite bags aesthetically. I can't get enough of it. It does not match a lot of things, but I tend to wear a lot of black. So when I do wear an all black outfit, I'll put this on because it gives me a pop of color, and it's just gorgeous. Honestly, I don't think I could see myself giving this bag up. The inside's just all blue. I keep it stuffed all the time because I don't wear it a lot, but I like to keep it on my shelf. A lot of times I'll put a dust bag over it because I don't want the color to fade, because I have a lot of windows in here and don't want the sun to get to it, and I just can't get over it though. I think that this is gonna be a bag that I will have in my collection probably forever just because I adore it, and I got a really good price on it too. It was under $3,000 actually, which is kind of rare for jumbos, especially nowadays. I got it almost a year ago though, so it's been a while, and I adore it. It's just so beautiful. Next up is one that I use a lot. It's another Chanel jumbo. This one is my first Chanel bag. Actually, I think it's my second Chanel bag. I got the Stingray Chanel Boy before this, and I sold that one, so I don't have it anymore. So now this is the oldest one in my collection. But I love this bag. This is very much a bag that I would normally take to work every single day. But since I'm not going into the office, like I said, this is a bag that I tend to carry grocery store, running errands, all that kind of good stuff. If I'm going like for an all day type of bag, I kind of like to carry a lot of stuff with me, or at least have the option to carry a lot of stuff with me. So I'll tend to carry something like this if I'm just running errands. I literally just have deodorant and sunglasses in here right now. I'm actually glad that I found my sunglasses because I've been looking for these for a little while, but yeah. So yeah, this is what the inside of this bag looks like. And sorry, there's a bunch of other stuff at the bottom of here. I also have like a charging cable in here. There's all sorts of stuff in here. This is my, like I said, this is my bag. If I want to be gone all day, I'm gonna take this with me because it's got enough storage space for everything, and I love it. Also, I really want a black one with gold hardware. Like, I don't have any black with gold hardware, and I think that that'd be so nice to have this in black lambskin with gold hardware. But yeah. I'm getting so many notifications, and it's literally just because I'm recording, I promise. Whew. This next one is one that I don't use very often, and it's one that I said that I was gonna sell, but I don't think I'm gonna sell anymore. I think I'm just gonna try to use it more because I got offered a pretty low amount for it when I tried to sell it, so I don't really want to get rid of it. I'd rather hold on to it for a while. But it is my Chanel medium. She's a little squished, but it's been that way since I had the bag. I got it used, so it's a little smushed. I got it on Fashion File. But yeah, this is the Chanel medium. This is not my favorite size. I feel like it was kind of a mistake getting it in navy blue because I don't get to wear it as often as I'd like to. But I've actually recently fallen more in love with it. And you know how some of those pieces are where you're like, I thought I'd love it, so I bought it, and then you don't use it, and you're like, okay, I need to sell this. And then when you try to sell it, you're like, no, don't take my bag. Like, that's how I feel about this, and you kind of fall in love with it all over again. So this is another one of those that's kind of like my Louis Vuitton Speedy, where I didn't think that I was gonna keep it, and now I think I'm gonna keep it. Every time I try to part with it, I just realize that I do love a lot of things about it. I don't like that it doesn't really hold much, but also I do like that I can at least kind of wear it crossbody. This is what it looks like on the inside. I don't have anything in here because I don't really use this bag a lot, but like I said, I'm gonna try to start using it more often. I think that I wanna wear it this week, and I might wanna do a what's in my bag video with this one and wear it out this week. So we will see how that goes, but this is my little Chanel medium. Now, the bag that I said that I don't have with me right now, I will put in a picture of it because I do have a picture with it. It's the Chanel Jumbo Beige Claire with gold hardware. It's just at my grandparents' house. It's not anywhere weird or anything like that, but I just left it over there. Storage because I don't have a big apartment, so sometimes I leave stuff over there, and yeah, so I left it over there. It is just chilling. I bought it for carrying it to work and to the office, so that's one that I probably wouldn't wear just like out for errands and stuff like that, so that's why I just left it over there because it's a little bit easier. So yeah, there's that bag too, and yeah, that's it for Chanel. This next one is my newest bag. It is Gucci, as you can probably tell from the box. Let's open it up. This one's a special one. I actually really love this bag, and I can't wait to wear it out. I have not worn it yet. It is this gorgeous Gucci Dionesis bag, and it is snakeskin, and it's in my favorite color, red. It's almost like a little bit pink, but it's mostly, I would say it's pretty red. And then it's like a little fold out wallet like this, which is way bigger than the wallet on chain. So I used to have 2 Gucci wallet on chains, which I showed in my last designer handbag collection video, and those ones didn't really work as well for me. I ended up selling them because I couldn't fit that much stuff in them, especially because I have like my bulky phone that has the Lumi case on it, and it has the little magnet for my gimbal. It's kind of bulky. So that plus all the other stuff that I like to carry when I go out, that just didn't end up working out for me. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, I really want a snakeskin Gucci bag. And then I saw that they had one that was bigger than the wallet on chain. So it's really cool to have all these pockets and compartments. It's perfect. It's got a zipper one, so you can keep like cash and stuff in here so things don't fall out. And I think that it's just the perfect going out bag. You can see all the inserts are still in here because I have not used this yet. But I really want to use it maybe this week or next week, and maybe I can do a review on it or something if you guys be interested in that. So let me know in the comments if you want to like see that, or if you'd be interested, and then I can do that. Put this little beauty back in the box. There we go. Next up is my workhorse of a bag. This is the Birkin 35, and this is a bag that I bought early last year. This was in my last handbag collection video. Has this beautiful twilly on it that I had been wanting for ages, and I finally got it. But yeah, this bag is just everything. I have traveled with this bag. I've taken this bag to work. I have done all sorts of things with this bag. Honestly, I put my laptop in here. I use this bag for what it's meant for, and that's to carry any and everything. And this is not a bag that I baby. It's a Birkin, but also at the same time, it is the 35, so it can take a lot. It can hold a lot. And also it is Clemence leather, so it's a little bit floppy. It's a little more casual looking. I love the Clemence leather because it's super soft and it feels so, so durable. Like when you touch this bag, you can tell this bag is not fading anytime soon. Like this bag is gonna have years and years and years left in it. I have an insert in here. I think I bought it on Etsy. It was just like a $15, $20, $30 insert, maybe. I don't know. I know it was like a large range of prices, but my point was that I did not spend a couple $100s on an insert because I have seen those expensive ones, and absolutely not. I will not be buying those, but I digress. I also have the clochette in here and the keys in here. And then I have the lock somewhere. I think the lock is in like my jewelry box or something. I don't know. I put it somewhere so that I wouldn't lose it. But yeah, this bag is just everything that I could ask it to be. It's a classic color. It's perfect. I love the 35 size. I wish that I had this in a 25 also. I wish I had like the black 25 with gold hardware, or like the black 30 with gold hardware also. But I wouldn't want to give up my 35 for it because I feel like I use the 35 a lot. And also, it's nice to have a big bag that you can throw everything into and just take everything with you. Like I said, I don't feel like I have to baby this bag at all. This bag is very, very durable. It's not going to get like a bunch of crazy scratches on the leather because the leather is already very pebbly. It's just, it's one of those bags where if I'm running around errands, I don't really want to carry it. I'd rather take a Chanel Jumbo. But if I am going to be going somewhere where I'm going to be setting my bag down, even if I'm going to eat, I take this bag to go eat. Like, I don't care if this is a big bag. I could take it to dinner. Like, I will take this bag anywhere. I don't think that people understand how much I really love this bag and how much I don't care if you don't feel like it's an evening bag and you see me out wearing it in the evening. I just hope you know that this is my baby. This is my first Hermes bag. This is my baby. Whew. Okay, this is my other Hermes bag. This is my favorite bag in my collection, so that's why I wanted to end the video with it. If you watched my channel, you've probably seen this bag before, but I keep it in the box just because, I don't know, it's special, so another twilly is falling off. This is my Birkin 30 in Rouge Cassac. I don't know how you say it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This twilly is like really slipping heavily. Have a cute little twilly on it though, I love it. And this bag comes out every once in a while. It's not a bag that I normally take to run errands. It's not a bag that I normally take out like just on really casual stuff. Usually if I go to an event or if I go to like a special dinner, I will take this bag. And I said that I wasn't gonna baby this bag, but I do. I honestly do baby this bag. This is a bag that is very special to me. This is the most expensive bag in my collection, and I I just want to treat it with care, like, because it's still newer, like it's Clement's leather also, but you see how it's not as floppy and everything as the Birkin 35 is. Not only because the Birkin 35 is bigger, but the 35 is also older than this bag. This bag was in a lot better condition when I purchased it than that bag was. That bag was already very well worn in when I bought it, so I don't really care about kind of throwing it around a little more. This bag is in such good condition, and I don't want anything to happen to it. And as much as I don't baby any of my other bags, except for my blue jumbo up there, I baby this bag kind of a lot. And I'd like to say that I don't, and that I use it all the time, that I just put anything in it, but I really don't. I just really try to take care of this bag. That's why I keep it in the box too. But yeah, I have an insert in here. There's some stuff in here too. There's always just like random trash in here apparently. So I don't know, I got some coupons and stuff. I've taken this bag, like I said, mostly to events and dinners and things like that, but it still has the plastic up here. Like, this is really a bag that I am babying, and that's my first time babying a bag, honestly. And it's a little bit stressful, I'm not gonna lie. Like, babying bags is stressful. I do not see how people do that with all of their bags, but this one I don't really mind babying. It's kind of just special to me, and I love it. So yeah, that is my designer handbag collection. I'm already excited to do my 2021 video because I'm wondering how things are gonna change by then. But as of the end of 2020, I'm not buying any more bags in the next couple days or so. It's like the 28th right now, I think. As I'm filming this, I'm not buying any more bags in the next couple days. So this is my collection solidified for the year. Next year, we will see what happens, but I'm super excited. If you guys haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to, and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you want to see how I style my bags, you can follow me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram right here. It is SwanXDon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.